For those of you just tuning in, last video we did 15 items right here, 15 kind of decor pieces, and I showcased each one of them using invisible item frames. For the winners, because I did say I would do the top 3 voted and we were going to do a tutorial on them, the top 3 that won was this medieval guy right here with the villager in it. We'll be doing that one, a tutorial on that. We'll be doing this bathroom right here as well, which is also kind of a medieval bathroom. And the last one that won was also another medieval piece, which is this armor stand. I guess those are the 3 that you guys liked. So those are the 3 I will be doing tutorials for. If you guys do like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you guys are brand new, this is EOMeister238. I'm glad you guys are here and I'm hoping you guys enjoy this video. With that said, let's actually build these tutorials, and yeah, and if you guys want to actually see all of these right here, I did showcase them in my last video, and I also have them on Planet Minecraft, so go ahead and check that out. Link will be in the description. So let's get started. All right, so the very first thing we're going to do is look at the materials, which if you guys want to pause right here to look at all of this, we do have some expensive materials too, like a block of netherite and a netherite axe. If you want to replace that with just like a block of iron and iron axe, totally fine. I can understand that 100%. But now that we got that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this command right here, which if you guys don't want to copy it, I will paste this down in the description. But if you do, again, you can pause it and look at it. This just gets us our invisible item frame, which is a new block that we are working with, as you can see right there. So I'm going to let that break real quick. And what we're going to do is I'll basically just do it kind of side by side and just build it up. I will be using this, referencing this very heavily to build it. But yeah, I'll show you guys how to do it. So first thing we'll do is we'll actually get our stone bricks, and we're going to start on this block right here. We're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overall. Then we'll get our wool, and we will go 1, 2, 3. We'll place 1 block down right there. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 right there as well. Now that we got that, we might as well get our fletching tables out, our smokers, and our furnaces out as well, which I think I did forget to include those in the materials. I got the smokers, but I forgot the furnaces. Anyways, the way you do this is you'll put 2 of the fletching tables right there. You'll get the smoker, and you'll have the smoker turn like this and like this, so that this black gray area part is actually facing inwards. And then we'll just put 2 furnaces in the middle right there and there as well. Now that we have got that, we can go ahead and get our pressure plates, and we'll put 2 on top of here. And for the time being, I'm just going to put 2 on top of here because it'd be easier to place the gold and diamond block first. Once we have the item frames actually down. So let me go ahead and grab those blocks too. We'll get a gold block and a block of diamond as well. Now that we got that, the way you'll actually put these item frames on is you'll shift. While you're shifting, you'll right click on top of the smoker and the furnace. Then right there, it looks like I got a diamond block in the middle and a gold block in the middle, just rotate it like that. And to get the pressure plates on, I also shift and press on the very right of the hitbox or left. That way you can actually place the pressure plates down. Now that we got that, we'll go ahead and I'll get my shields out, and I'll also get some levers just for some more details using the invisible item frames. For that, we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 item frames all the way across. We're going to put a shield here, rotate it twice on either side. Then for the levers, we'll actually rotate it 1, 2, that many times so the lever's facing down. I don't know how many times that is, but yeah, that's how many times you want to rotate it. Now that we got that, I'll go ahead and do that and get my invisible item frame back. We'll get our andesite and our cobble out, which I did not mean to grab that sword right there. Let's grab the cobble. Okay, for this, we'll put 2 andesite right here. Then we'll get our cobble, and we'll go 1, 2, 3 up. We'll get our andesite out again. We'll go 1, 2, put another cobble, 1, 2 andesite. I might have done something wrong actually over here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's what we did. Let's actually do 3 cobble right there. Then we'll have 2 andesite right there, then a cobble, then an andesite that goes 1, 2, and then another cobble right there. And I think that should be it. Nope, 1 more andesite block right there. Now that we got those actual walls in place, we'll go ahead and we'll get our blast furnaces. For the blast furnaces, we'll put 1 here, and 1 on top as well. And then we'll also get some walls back here. You can see we got the andesite wall and the cobblestone wall. Now you guys can see how much detail I put into these little things. All right, so what we're gonna do is we'll put a cobblestone wall right there. We'll put 2 andesite walls right there and there. And again, if you shift click, we'll pressing on the furnaces. That way you don't actually click into the furnace itself. Then we'll get our cobble and place that right there. Another material I forgot was iron bars too, because I forgot that we put a campfire there. So you do need 1 iron bar too. Put the iron bars right there. Now that we got that, we might as well go ahead and do the roof real quick, which I'm just going to use stone brick slabs for the whole thing. I'll put 2 stone brick slabs right there, which you can just do stone brick block. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do another 2 right there. We'll go ahead and get our trapdoors out, and we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trapdoors. Each of these, you want to make sure they are on the top half of the block. They line up with that right there. If they don't, then they won't work. Now that we got that, we can go ahead and get some blocks out. We're going to get a gold block, a block of diamond, and a netherite block, which again, you can use iron block if you really want to. For that, we'll put an item frame here, here, skip a block, and put one here. We'll have the netherite block right there. Then we'll have the gold block right here, and the diamond block right next to it. And it's already starting to come together. It's looking good. Now that we got that, we'll go ahead and get our sword out, which we're going to get diamond sword and an iron sword. And we're also going to get a netherite axe because we want to flex on those people. I don't know. We'll put an item frame here, here, and then we'll skip one and put another item frame here. The netherite axe will just make it look like it's hanging upside down. Same with the diamond sword and the iron sword as well. And now that we got that, I might as well grab my sign and actually write my little message, which is going to be 10 arrows per gold nugget. Which, that's actually, I don't know if that's a bad deal or not. 10 arrows per gold. I should have written per on the top. As you guys can see, I've been practicing with my typing a little bit on this new keyboard, trying to get it better. And I just totally deleted that sign too. Whatever, I'll do that later. Now that we got that, we might as well go ahead and do the back, which for the back, I did it pretty simple. I just used nether bricks and nether brick slabs to encompass a campfire. If we put that right there, we can get our campfire out real quick. And if you want it to look like it's super hot too, like the fire, you could use the blue one because blue fire is hotter than red fire, I think. Anyways, we'll put the nether, or the stone bricks around this whole thing like this, and then we'll put a slab on top. You do want it to go too tall because if you don't, the smoke will clog up the campfire and it will look really, really nasty. Now that we got that, we got our item frame still out. Let's go ahead and get a torch and an anvil as well. And I'll put the item frame right there. We'll put the anvil on, and in order to put the torch, we'll go on the very right side and shift and right click, and that way we get the torch in the anvil. And I believe that's actually, nope, one more detail, or two more details. We got that right there, the spruce fence gate, and we got the polished blackstone buttons. We put 1, 2, and 3 right there. And you know what? I'll just do it right now. I'll type it pretty quickly. I'll go quick. It is, if we shift and put the sign on, 10 arrows per gold nugget. There we go. And I think that's just about it actually. But besides the villager, which the villager you can just do using a summon command or putting a villager. If you put a villager, let me show you this real quick. If you dig a hole and put some carpet below it, the villager won't be able to move. He'll just be standing there. So if you're doing this in survival, you can do that and it will work very well with the villager. Or you can just use a command and freeze the entity. If you guys want me to put that, like a command for that, comment down below and I'll write it down in the description. But that is the first one done, the medieval one. And yeah, let's move on to the next design feature. For this next one, it won't be nearly as complicated. For our materials, we got all this right here, so you guys can pause and see what you need to get to build this. But with that said, let's actually start building it. We'll get our smokers first off. And for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and start off on this block, and I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna turn this one around so once again we don't have this black gray area, and we'll have 5 of them overall. On top of that, we'll actually layer 2 of the oak planks, which again, if you shift, you can click on the smokers, make it a little bit easier. Now that we got that, we will get our cobblestone slabs, which I just realized, for the cobblestone slabs, double that, there's 8 cobblestone slabs, or 10 cobblestone slabs overall. For that, we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know why I keep messing up the amounts of that. Sorry about that. Now that we got that, we'll go ahead and do the floor. If we get some cobblestone and basalt and mossy cobblestone, just a bunch of blocks, we'll put 2 mossy cobblestone right there. For the basalt, we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll put the next one right in front of it, 5. Then over here, as you can see by the floor, we'll have 1 cobblestone stair here. We'll do 1, 2, 3 basalt, I believe. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Then we've got 2 mossy cobblestone right there and there with a mossy cobblestone stair facing this way right here. And lastly, we've got 1 more basalt right there as well to finish off this floor. I'll pause for 1 second so you guys can see what it looks like. Now that we got that, we'll get our cauldron and we'll put 1 cauldron smack in the middle and 1 cauldron on the right side right there. We'll get a trapdoor and we'll actually before we do the trapdoor, it'd be a smarter idea to get the armor stand along with the leather cap. And I think we might need to actually use some pistons for this because the armor stand is 1 block below. So let's see. What we'll actually want to do first is we'll put a leather stand down here, and for the time being I'm just going to put some basalt on the sides and stuff like that. We'll want to put the armor stand right here, make a little bit crooked so that when you put the cap on right there, you can see the cap is slightly tilted. From there, we're actually going to go ahead and get a basalt block above with a piston, and I'm going to push down, and then I'll go ahead, I'll put a block right here and push down once again. And there we go. So now that we got that, we'll get our cauldron and we'll push this down on top of it. So you just basically keep using a piston to push the blocks, and you want to push it from above, because if you push it to the side, what will happen is the armor stand will move, and you don't want that. So push the blocks from above, and once you have them finished, that's what it should end up looking like if you put the basalt down and then the cauldron down after that. There we go. A little bit confusing for that piece, but that's how you do that part. We'll get a trapdoor and we'll put it above our toilet, and now we'll get some water and we'll actually fill up our toilet and our sink so that they actually have water in it. From there, we can go ahead and get our sign and our invisible item frames, which, let me paste that command real quick. There we go. So now that we got that, the invisible item frames, we'll put 1, 2, 3 on each of these sides. I'll get my spruce planks out, and I'll put 1, 2, 3, and then I'll shift, and on the very right of the hitbox, I'll place a sign. I'll put another sign right there, and one more sign right there. And I'll rotate that just a couple times, or the spruce plank is going to stay like that. Let me rotate it. There we go. And that's the sink almost done. What we also have to do is, if we get a banner out, which you're going to want a brown banner, and then we'll get some cayenne dye right there. This way we can go ahead, and I have a loom right here. We'll actually go ahead and dye this brown banner with the cayenne dye, and you're going to want to do the gradient that actually looks like it's coming from the bottom. This way, when we put this banner right here, it looks like the sink has kind of got the banner a little wet. Now that we got that, we'll get our item frames out again, and we're going to want some cocoa beans and some brown dye as well. So let me type that. This is really putting my typing to a test with my new keyboard and everything, but I think I'm doing all right with it. Not the greatest, not the best. Okay, we'll put the cocoa beans right there, and we'll put the brown dye right there. So it looks like we got some turds on the toilet ground once again. Now that we got that, we'll get our chains, and we'll put 2 chains going down. If we get the polished andesite block out, we can go ahead and actually, I'm going to go 1 block down real quick and put an item frame underneath, and the block on there, and twist it just once to make it look like we got a chain there, which looks really, really cool. And we're almost done, actually. We just got to get an anvil and a torch. And then for the torches, we'll actually put a torch here and a torch here, and then we'll put the item frames below, behind them with the anvils holding them up, so that it looks like the anvils are actually holding the torches up. And now that we got that, we have this one replicated. Let's go ahead and move on to the very last one, which is the armor stand. And then I'll actually give you guys a sneak peek if you stick around for my next video. Moving on to the very last one, you can see we have got the armor stand. For the materials, once again, if you guys want to take a screenshot or pause real quick, you can, so you guys can see what materials we'll need. And with that said, we'll just jump straight into it. So let's go ahead, we'll start off with the oak stairs first. What we're going to do is we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 oak stairs right there. Now, if we go ahead and get our slabs, actually, let's get our armor stands first. We're going to get our armor stands first, and yeah, that will make this a little bit easier. So what we'll do for the armor stands is we'll put 1, and you want them relatively straight. They don't have to be perfectly straight, but it's nicer if they're straighter. We'll have 4 armor stands right there. Now we can go ahead and get our oak planks and our oak slabs as well, and we'll need some pistons and some redstone blocks just to push these blocks down on top of the armor stands. But basically what we're going to do is we'll get our planks, and we'll put 1 layer of oak planks above this right here, which I don't know how that's still there. Let me break that real quick. Weird floating thing. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put a layer of oak planks and then a layer of slabs on top as well, and then we'll have 4 pistons actually pushing down these 4 blocks. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this way we can push the blocks onto the armor stand so that the armor stands stay inside the oak planks. And the way we do that is we just get some redstone blocks, start pushing these down, and then I'll just go ahead and put a temporary block right there to push it all the way, the rest of the way down. And we'll do the pistons again. We'll break all that. We can break all the pistons, break all this, and as you can see, the armor stands are poking out of the top, which is perfect because now we can actually put our helmets on, which again, doesn't matter what helmet you use. You can use whatever kind you want. For me, I'm going to use diamond, netherite helmet, and a leather cap, which I'll put the diamond right there, the netherite right there, and the leather cap right there. If you do want these armor stands perfectly straight, you can summon them in looking at a specific direction using a summon command, and if you guys really need help with that, I guess I could maybe put down the command down below or something like that to help you guys out with that. But yeah, they do look pretty good like this too though. From there, we'll get our trapdoors. We'll put 1, 1, and 2 right there. And then on the back, it looks like we actually have 2 layers right there. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. To make this easier too with trapdoors, if you shift wall right-clicking, you can actually place them on top. And then it makes it a lot easier to actually put them on top of one another. Just a helpful tip right there for you guys. But as you can see, that's what the trapdoor should look like. I'll put one temporary one right there, and then we'll actually go over these helmets right here until we're encasing them so it looks like they're actually sitting inside the display case. From there, we'll go ahead and I'll paste my item frame command. And we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4 on these stairs. We'll put 1, 2, 3, 4 on top of the stairs, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the slabs as well. And from there, we can actually get all the items we need, which is gonna be bow, crossbow, trident, spectral arrow, diamond sword, gold sword, iron sword, a netherite axe, and a stick. And those are all the materials that I use. And for that, we'll put the bow like this. We'll rotate it so it looks like that because I think that was the best position for that. We'll have the crossbow pointing straight up. We'll have the trident pointing straight up and the arrow pointing straight down. Then we'll get our diamond sword and we'll point this straight up. Gold sword. We have the iron sword right here. The netherite axe. And then the very last detail that we have is the sticks, which for the sticks we'll actually just right click it once and put these on just for a tiny bit more of extra detail. And from there, that is that armor stand done, and the 3 top voted ones are done as well. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and like I said, I will give one screenshot of what my next build is going to be. It turned out pretty cool. Still working on the video, still working on the interior and whatnot, but I hope you guys like it based on the picture I'm showing. And with that said, I hope you guys did really enjoy this video. It was very, very fun to make and pretty easy too. I'm not gonna lie, since I already had all these made, but I did want to give a tutorial for some of them, and these were the top 3 voted. These were the ones you guys wanted. So with that said, I don't really have much else to say as usual. I'll see you guys in my next build. As you can see by the picture, it's going to be a very nice one. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enjoy playing Minecraft as usual, and ciao.